It is Thursday the 20th of March. Morning, this is Breakfast.
You feeling all right, mate?
Tell you what, I'm lucky
made
to
it.
be here, to be fair. The second time in 2 days, I've almost got trapped in the loo.
Yeah. Now, what happened? I know you talked about it yesterday. I was listening, but not really listening.
Well, you know how when you go into, workplaces are so energy efficient these days that the lights are off until you go in there.
Yep, walk in.
Once you walk into the space, the lights come on.
Yeah.
So this happened to me yesterday as well. I went into the toilets and it was pitch black, but I thought, it's fine, the sensor light's going to come on any moment now. So I went in there, sort of felt my way into the cubicle, doors shut behind me, pitch black, still not coming on. Couldn't see a thing. And it's happened to me again this morning, and I'm there just waving my arms around,
Hoping that
not trying not to fall into
Yeah,
it.
but why? You don't need the lights. You know where it is.
What's
the
not
problem?
not for the first bit, maybe not, but helpful for the next part.
Anyway, that reminds me of that toilet story that happened to me, and we can talk about that a little bit later. Because
you talk about some situations where you've been trapped in uncomfortable situations.
Coming up on the program this morning, though, post boxes stuffed with letters waiting to be collected. Only problem, they're no longer in use. New Zealand Post's under fire for leaving half a dozen decommissioned post boxes across Hastings and Havelock North in place, with locals still posting letters. What posties say it should have done better.
Also heard a plea for help from the ice as tensions heat up. A South African Antarctic research team has been thrown into turmoil after one of the team accused a colleague of assault. A call for intervention has been denied. We're going to speak with a psychologist who's worked with teams on the frozen continent and find out about the strain of living there.
This is whack, this story. Also coming up on the program, it could be costing the country billions every year. Type 2 diabetes is a growing problem and in many cases preventable and reversible. What you can do for yourself to help minimise the risk. That coming up in about 15 minutes' time. Right now, though, it is 6 o'clock. Here's Chris with the latest news.
Here's what's making news this morning. Israel has launched its first ground attack in Gaza since the end of the ceasefire, as fresh airstrikes have reportedly killed at least 20 people overnight, according to local health authorities.
US President Donald Trump and Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky have had an hour-long phone call that reportedly went very good. It follows Russia's Vladimir Putin agreeing to pause attacks on Ukraine's energy plants.
And in an attempt to show more transparency, Trump has released over 80,000 pages of material relating to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
Right, coming up on the program this morning, drought has now been declared in 5 regions, the impact it's having on farmers and what help they're asking for. We'll do that in a couple of minutes' time.
Also ahead, it was the reason for Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to the White House that ended in an Oval Office dressing down, why Ukraine's minerals are considered so valuable and how we could feel the repercussions here.
Plus, could GDP data out later today show Aotearoa is out of recession? We'll ask our political panel if we're feeling any economic growth.